Namaste. Namaste, teachers. Today we're doing some Sanskrit on the breathing, pranayama. Let's start with the word pranayama. Prana is one of the vayus in the body. You've got 5 different vayus, and prana vayu sits in the lung area. But we also know prana as the universal force, or chi, or I forget. All the traditions have a name for the universal force, or something undescribable, what animates everything, what brings life to everything, and that's prana. So pranayama, yama, now we learned in the sutras, ayama and yama. Now there's a little bit of a game or a discrepancy, we're not sure where, because when we go like vidya and avidya. Vidya is knowledge and avidya is ignorance. So if you put an A in front of it, it negates it, it's a negation. So the same with yama, something good to do, and ayama, something not to do, the do's and the don'ts. So is prana, yama, coming from prana and yama, or prana and ayama? Because we know we chop letters when the two join. So it's just some semantics. And but the yama is then the control of or the non-control of. The inhalation is Rechaka, inhale, Rechaka, and the exhalation is Puraka. Then the holding of the breath is Kumbaka. Kumbha is a pot. So that's a nice description. You're holding the prana either inside like a pot, or you are holding the pot empty of breath, Kumbaka. Now Kumbaka is a very interesting space because it is like bardo. Bardo, we learned, is the Pali word for the transition, the space between two spaces. So after death, between death and birth, there's a bardo state. Now apparently we're also in our bardo state of between birth and death. I mean, we're in life. So we're in that bardo state, and then the next bardo, so it's just states, different states that we go through. And the Kumbaka is a state between Rechaka and Puraka, state between the inhalation and the exhalation. And that is the space, what they say, the universe is constantly breathing in, expanding, breathing out. And there's this expansion and contraction, and that's maybe over 1,000 millions of years, if this reality is even as we see it. And as there's space between the inhalation and the exhalation, there's silence, there's the void, there's the nothingness, there's the absolute surrender and the beingness. No self, no mind, no future, no past. You just are the silence itself. And so that's why it's so auspicious and special. So the same when you're exhaling and holding on the exhalation. So there's 2 names for when you're holding on the inhalation. Antar means inner. So if you want to go inside, you're going antar. Antar Kumbaka, holding the breath on the Rechaka. And exhalation is Bahya, Kumbaka, Bahya Kumbaka. So I thought, well, there's another name for it, Bahir Kumbaka, just in case you want to make jokes about the Bahya Kumbaka. And Bahir Kumbaka, Bahya Kumbaka is more commonly known when you're holding the breath on the out. Cool. So let's do some pranayam, if you want to join me, with using the Sanskrit names and see how it goes. I remember Rechaka and Puraka by just remembering the Puraka will be the exhalation, because P-U-R will start, it's like purification. Puraka, I'm letting go, I'm exhaling, I'm cleansing. Puraka. Okay, let's do it with Nadi Sodhana. Nadi are the rivers, Nid is a river, so it's the meridians flowing through you, and we know the Ida and the Pingala, the main one, Shushumna in the center, and we're cleansing the Ida and Pingala and bringing them into balance to come into the Shushumna. Then we'll we'll do it with Nadi Sodhana. Sodhana is a practice, so it's a cleansing practice. Okay, so index and middle finger onto the forehead, thumb on the one nostril, shoulder relax, ring finger on the other, elbow a little bit away, giving space for the lungs. So we need to lift, open. Lots of students come and sit like this, or they sit like something funny. So you want to get the elbow relaxed and the shoulder relaxed back. In the beginning, if the upper traps are tight, they do tend to, and then you can just swap the arm. Okay, so let's start with left nostril, and we do Rechaka. And Puraka, right nostril. Rechaka, right nostril. Puraka, left nostril. Rechaka, left. Puraka, right. Relax the neck. Rechaka, right. Puraka, left. Now let's add Kumbaka. Pura, Rechaka, left. Antara, Kumbaka. Hold as long as you're comfortable. Relax the neck and shoulders. And Puraka, right. Rechaka, right. Kumbaka, Antara, Kumbaka. So generally you just say Kumbaka, holding the breath or suspending the breath, and Puraka, left. Rechaka, left. Kumbaka. And Puraka, right. Okay, on the Nadi Sodhana, we never hold on the exhalation. So let's do a practice. Just release your arm when you're ready. And Rechaka, inhale. Puraka, exhale. On the next one, we'll do Kumbaka, Rechaka, inhale. Puraka. All the way down to the lower belly, pull the mullabandha, the root lock, lift the sit bones, lift the perineum, and suspend the breath, Kumbhaka, and it's Bahya, Kumbaka. Hold, relax, make the pots. Feel the emptiness, the flow of the nadis, the energy flowing inside the body. And again, Rechaka. Puraka, all the way down to the belly, and just a reminder, could have told you in the beginning, don't do Kumbhaka when you're pregnant, and hold. This is your Bahya Kumbhaka or Bahir Kumbhaka. Inhaling Rechaka. Puraka. Bahya Kumbhaka. Hold and lift the bandha. Inhale, exhale, we'll come back to normal breathing. Again, Rechaka, Puraka. Good. So today we learned quite a few Sanskrit words. Thank you for watching. Namaste.